Do you like free money? I'm sure everyone does. But did you know that Citi actually offers one of the best sign-up gifts for new customers when you sign up for their credit cards? So in this video, I will go through all the Citi cards that I have and review the good and bad about it as a user so that you don't have to. What's up guys, it's Christopher from Honey Money SG, and in this channel we are all about building financial knowledge, teach money saving hacks, and also help you lead a fulfilling quality of life. So today I will review all the Citi credit cards that I have and also walk through with you what are the good and bad reviews of each credit card, and also probably help you plan your spending strategy so that you can optimize the card to the fullest. Let's start off with card number 1. This is a Citi Premermiles credit card. So the Citi Premermiles credit card earns 1.2 miles per dollar spent for local currency and 2 miles per dollar spent if you spend it on foreign currency. The good thing about this card is the Citi Miles do not expire. So if you are someone who want to accumulate miles for the long term, I think the miles expiry is an important factor to consider. And the good thing about Citi Rewards portal is that they can be redeemed for a lot of different airline partners in terms of the miles offerings. You could also earn miles on rent, condo management fees, school fees, taxes and bills via Citi PayAll. And the best thing about this card is it gives you 2 free airport lounge visits per year to over 1,300 priority passes lounges in worldwide airports. You could also get up to $1 million of travel insurance coverage if you charge all your travel expenses to this credit card. Now the downside is there is a service fee when you want to transfer these miles from your credit card to your frequent flyer account, but that applies to all credit cards actually. And also a small service fee applies for Citi PayAll, but all in all, I believe this card is good to get if you are a beginner to Citi credit card because you don't have to worry much about miles expiry. Next up is the Citi Cashback credit card. This card is not to be confused with the recent Citi Cashback Plus credit card. This card actually has a minimum spending of $800 per statement month to earn cashback. So it gives around 6% cashback on your dining options at restaurants, cafes, fast food eateries, and caterers both local and overseas. It also gives you 8% cashback on groceries, online and physical spending, so you could use it at your local supermarkets or even overseas supermarkets. Also, you could get up to 20.88% of petrol savings, including 8% for petrol spending. So like the previous Citi Premermiles credit card, you can get up to $1 million of travel insurance coverage if you charge your travel expenses to this credit card. But let's say if you did not hit the $800 minimum statement monthly spend, you will only get 0.25% of cashback. So that's the downside of this card. We have to be very mindful of the minimum spend. Also, there's a combined cashback cap of $80 across all the categories. So you want to make sure that you don't overspend such that you exceed the cashback cap for the statement month. Alright, next up is the Citi SMRT cashback credit card. You can refer to the full review of this card in my previous video right over here where I talk about the Citi SMRT card. But I'll give you a quick breakdown that this actually has a minimum spending of $500 per month in order to earn 5% cashback. So you'll get 5% on your groceries, your online, your EasyLink auto top up, your Simply Go, and your private hire and taxi rides. And likewise for all Citi cashback credit cards, you can only redeem your cashback in blocks of $10. Also, there's a maximum of $600 cashback that you can earn from this card every year. So above that $600, you won't earn any more cashback. The last Citi credit card that I have is the Citi Rewards credit card. In fact, this card is so good that I have 2 of them. So one of the Citi Rewards is a Visa card and the other one is a MasterCard. So a little throwback to Citi Rewards credit card is how I started the Citi card journey. A few years back, Citi actually offered 8 miles per dollar spent if you use this card on their Apple Pay. And it has unlimited cap. That's where a lot of mile chasers actually accumulated lots of miles on their frequent flyer accounts. And during that time, there were actually 2 versions of the rewards credit card, which is the Visa and the Master. But I think like 1 or 2 years ago, Citi has actually rebranded all their cards to be under MasterCard instead of the Visa. And it kind of have like a new design. So this is the old design where you have the card number imprinted in silver color right at the front, but the new design will have the card number right at the back. So at the front there isn't any 16-digit card numbers, and it looks much nicer now with that logo. But anyway, what this card gives you is 10x rewards points per dollar spent on all online spending except for travel expenses. Of course, the terms and conditions apply. Just in case you're new, 10x reward points is equivalent to 4 miles per dollar. So that means for every $1 I spend on this Citi Rewards credit card, I'll get to earn 4 miles. So regarding how much 4 miles is worth, right, you have to check with a frequent flyer award chart and see how much miles it takes for you to fly from your local airport to your destination airport. But anyway, we'll talk about this miles rewards accumulation in another story. So other than online spend, this Citi Rewards credit card also reward you 10x reward points if you spend it on offline fashion. So let's say you buy clothes or even in department stores, right? You get to earn 10x reward points. But if you spend anything out of the eligible category, you only earn 1x rewards points, which is like nothing. Also, the good thing about this card is there is no minimum spend per month, so you don't have to maintain a minimum spending in order to get 4 miles per dollar. Anyway, the reward point conversion rate is as follows. I'll pull it down over here. So basically 4,400 points equals to $10 of cash rebate and 25,000 points equals to 10,000 miles. But of course, people use this card to accumulate miles. If you're using it just to redeem for cashback, you'll be better off with the Citi SMRT credit card. Also, let's talk about the rewards points expiry. It's kind of rather different. Your reward points will actually expire 5 years after your card activation date. So let's say if your card activation date is today, 2021, your reward points will actually expire on 2026 June. Even if you earn points in year 2022, 2023, 2024 or even 2025, all the points will expire on 2026. So you have to be very mindful of this despite a very long expiry of the reward points. With all that said, I just want to talk about the last Citi credit card that I don't have, which is the Citi Cashback Plus credit card. I actually talked about this card in my earlier best cashback credit cards with no minimum spend video. So just to put it simply, you get 1.6% cashback on all eligible spend with no cap. No minimum spend as well, and the cashback do not expire. Also, it gives you up to 14% cashback on Esso and Shell petrol stations. But the bad thing is the cashback can only be redeemed in blocks of $10 as well via the SMS method. And that's the reason why I don't use that card as well, because the UOB Absolute credit card already has 1.7% cashback without having to redeem in blocks of $10 via SMS. With all that said, if you want to apply for one of the Citi credit cards that I have talked about here, now is the best time to apply, because singsaver is offering very good gifts or even cash via PayNow as your new sign up. Right now, you are getting $350 of cash paid to you via PayNow if you apply for the new Citi credit card as a new sign up. That means you don't have any Citi credit cards for the past 12 months of your life. But if you prefer to redeem for something more, they are also throwing in stuff like Dyson V8 vacuum cleaner and Samsung Galaxy Tab A7. So if you really want to sign up for the Citi credit cards that I listed, do check them out in my description below. I have the link that you can sign up there to get those great gifts. Make no mistake, $350 is a lot of money, and there are of course some terms and conditions to be fulfilled, such as minimum spending. Of course, if you sign up using my affiliate link, I earn a small commission, so that's a full disclosure to you. But if you have really learned something from this video, even if you don't sign up for any of the Citi credit cards, at least you can help give a like and share this video to your friends and family, and also subscribe to the channel for more credit card content and good deals. Do check out my credit card playlist if you're interested in other credit cards. My name is Christopher, this is Honey Money SG, steering young adults to financial independence.